Well, Johor is aiming to be Malaysia's economic powerhouse by 2030. The state's Chief Minister, Onn Hafiz, spoke in an exclusive interview with CNA's Afifah Ariffin, and he told her how the development of the Johor-Singapore Special Economic Zone aligns with the state's economic goals.
You've described 2025 as a sort of make it or break it year for Johor. What are the key milestones that you plan to achieve this year?
In Johor, we've got big ambitions. We want to make Johor the most developed state in the country by the year 2030. We want Johor to be the most livable state in the country too. And in terms of KPIs, in terms of growth, we're looking at 7% growth with a GDP of about 250 billion a year. Last year, we've announced at least 252 initiatives. And I've given instructions to all my state excos to ensure that we deliver these 252 initiatives, including the JSSEZ, must be implemented this year.
Talking about the JSSEZ, the agreement has been signed, it's been exchanged. What are the next steps that's being done right now?
I have got some good news. Alhamdulillah, the Invest Malaysia Facilitation Centre, the only one outside Klang Valley, is going to be operational by end of this month. So the office is ready in Forest City. At the same time, we've got to make sure that the Johor Talent Development Council is fully functional and can address the demands and requests made by relevant, multiple industries to ensure that, when they come into Johor, they actually have the talent for them to work at the relevant companies.
The SEZ is also a cornerstone of Malaysia's national growth strategy. Some people are saying it could potentially rival the Klang Valley as the next economic hub in Malaysia. How does Johor fit into this national vision, and how do you see the SEZ accelerating this transition?
I don't see ourselves as rivals because there's so much potential. The economic cake is so big. We want to position ourselves as the next engine of growth for Malaysia. And we want to complement both Singapore and the Klang Valley. And the best position or best location is Johor, because we have the resources, we have the land, we have the people to cater to the needs of both Klang Valley and also Singapore.
Many Johorians we speak to are very excited about the potential opportunities in the SEZ, jobs especially. But some of them also are a bit concerned that it could drive up the cost of living in the state.
Well, these are real concerns. Inflation is something that's affecting the world. And obviously, we've got to work with the federal government. There are things that are within our control, and there are things that we are at the mercy of what decisions are being made at the federal level. But more importantly is how do we give back to the people? And through our 6 pillars, one of it is basic needs, housing, food. These are some of the things that the state government can do to help the people. Take, for example, end of last year, we gave 5,000 food baskets to all the 56 state seats. And that covers about 200,000 families, Afifah. And in the cities, we have to make sure there are proper affordable houses. And we got to make sure that anyone that stays around this SEZ area must have a sense that it's not just about working here, they can live and also play.
The recent imposition of US tariffs has sparked concerns about disruption to global trade. How do you see these tariffs impacting the state and also the SEZ? What can be done to ensure that the industries here remain competitive?
In Johor, I think through the Special Economic Zone, I think if you look at the sectors, Afifah, there is a clear show that we are diversifying lots of industries. I think that should help manage the uncertainties that's happening in the world.